Do you ever feel neglected or unloved? Forget seeing your shrink. Try wine therapy. No matter how bad your day is, it just got better. And if you want to make it even more intoxicating, be a member of my wine club. You could be one of the few lucky people who gets invited to these prestigious wine and food pairing. They're so VIP that it's the hush hush who's in the know. So Mr. David Bayless of Southwest Funding, he's a good customer. Thank you so much for being my customer and for being the man in the know.
My pleasure.
Are you ready to taste some bubbly?
Absolutely.
Now, you told me when you got here that you were feeling very unloved today. Is that the case?
Yes.
So are you ready for some liquid love?
I need help.
Okay, well, let's pour some bubbly. A couple things you want to do when you first pour it, if you notice it bubbles a lot, that's because the glass is too warm. What I did here is I chilled the glasses down a little bit. It's going to cut down on some of the over foamage. How about that? Go ahead and try that. And I'm going to pour myself some too, because all wine, especially sparkling, is meant to be shared. Okay. Notice that I tilted the glass when I poured it. That's to cut down on some of that foamage. Once I let it settle, you're going to see the beautiful color of this. Some nice small bubbles. This is the Petit Cadeau. This is brand new and it's so lovely. It's a semi-secco, so it's got a little bit of sweetness, but it's not overly sweet. When we taste it, you're gonna get some green apples and some pear. And it almost tastes like you're eating flowers. I haven't eaten flowers since I was a kid, but now what flavors and aromas do you get?
I just feel love.
He feels love. That's what this is supposed to do, a little bubbly. Now, notice I've called this bubbly, and I can also call it sparkling. What I can't call it is champagne, because it's from California and it's not from the Champagne region of France. So even though you might think champagne is one of those terms like Kleenex, you really do need to call it either sparkling or bubbly. The Petit Cadeau, isn't that a beautiful label? Now, our friend Stacy Wetzel of Cater 10 whipped us up something really fun to go with this. You want to try it?
Absolutely.
What we're going to try is a crepe. The recipe that came with this was for a trifle with chocolate and vanilla cake and all these wonderful things. Well, I looked in my kitchen and I didn't have a cake mix, so we came up with something a little bit more interesting. So, Stacy, so good to see you again.
Good to see you.
I love having Stacy cooking in my kitchen. Where's your glass?
I don't know. That's why I feel unloved.
Take my glass.
Thank you.
Tell us what you're going to pair this with.
I did a chocolate crepe and I did a mole and banana filling.
Mole.
Yeah.
Isn't mole what you usually put over chicken?
It is, but it has hints of chocolate and cinnamon in it. So I just thought, hey, let's put it in chocolate crepe. See how that goes.
Well, I'm going to take this back. So, no, I'm not taking that back. Okay, will you show us what this looks like?
I will. You can have that back now.
That's the thing about when you're friends, you share everything.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you for being my customer this year. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
your business.
You bet, Wine Maven.
Oh my goodness. It does not suck to be us. This looks beautiful. Oh, it's got some spice in there. It almost smells like Indian food.
Yep, a little bit.
How about that?
Like the coast of Tunis, Africa is what it smells like.
Like Tunisia. Stacy just got back from Tunisia on the Wine Mavens tour. Look at that. Lots of tropical fruit to go with this. So if you're following along at home, cheers.